Yo, my name is C4, and I am the quote-unquote lead animator for Michael Zombies. From previous insights, you've been shown progress of map design and build flow from our wonderful builder, Procro. Today, I want to give a quick insight on how the animator position works in our team, and on how we handle most of our tasks. So if you're interested in that, you can keep on watching. Also, just a quick heads up, most of the things shown are still a work in progress and can be changed at any time. How we export things to Blender. Import. Kyle likes to rig them with like little cubes. I think it's this one. Little cubes that are responsible of moving them. I don't know if I can move them right there, yeah, but yeah, it's hard to tell right now. But pretty much he just rigs them. We cannot rig them ourselves because he likes to do it its own way. And then we just import them with using the Blender plugin.
Okay.
We just animate it. The rest, what you can do is we use constraints in Blender to make it easier. Kyle does two things. He rigs the third-person version, and then he does the first-person version. The third person is the easiest to do because we don't do much on there. Mostly, it's like it's like the not important stuff. Like for example, for the deagle, I think this one is where I went all in on it. For example, this one. I think the inspect is the funniest one.
So third-person, first-person models are completely separate? Or
Yeah,
not
yeah,
models, the animation?
No, the animations, well, they can be separate. It depends. You can make them separate if you feel like for example, in the first person, we sometimes put a secret reload. For example, like one of the animations.
Yep.
And then if we go to the same animation, if you're in third person, this guy, like for example, is running and is reloading, you will not see like the reload happening. You will barely even notice like if he's reloading or not. In first person, it's much different because it's like
that is what you see it. Yeah.
And even if they're like spectating in first person, they can also see it. But in third person, it's hardly noticeable.
If you inspect, let's say you inspect a deagle in first person, and then you swap to third person and inspect, is that the same animation or is that two different?
Two different ones.
Damn, what? Is that applied to a lot of Roblox games? Because I've never known that.
So far as I've known so far, I've never, well, I think in a lot of Roblox games, they don't use the extended arms mesh, this one. They don't use that. And even if they do, I don't think they visually show unique animations from which gun is being handled right now. So they just use this one, and if they go like in first person, yeah, you just see these normal arms just pop up and do the animation, the exact same animation as the third person. But for these ones, we just have like a different entire first person model thingy before, and this one is just like, yeah, they're just two different unique rigs. Sometimes I just copy the same animation that was made in first person.
I've been playing Michael Zombies for like the entirety of its existence, and I didn't even realize that you use like extended arms.
Yeah,
Dude,
these are extended arms.
I didn't even know. Dude, the amount of people that probably just think that that's just Roblox body doing the animation, they don't even look at that part, so that's pretty cool.
It's easier, and even if you like pull up the entire gun rig all the way above, you can still see some of your arms instead of like you can see like this part. It's the arms is so small, it's like floating far away from the body, which in this part, you can see if it's like a first person view, even when the thing is like so far apart from the body, you won't even notice that it's like away from the body.
I see. So I'm guessing you try to purposely animate it to where it looks like it's connecting to the body.
I think we all just do that. I mean, the thing is, it's hard to do. It's like hard to not do that. It's not bendable. We cannot just like bend our arms and then do that. If we could, I mean, it would be easier, but it's like more bones to animate. We try to make animations as soon as the model comes out, but we also like to take our time on it because this is an entire remake of the original Michael Zombies. So we try to make it cool as possible. So we try to like show off what Roblox can actually handle, and maybe like go above it and see, yeah, to show people like this, you can make all of this on Roblox itself on the platform. You don't have, there's like no limit. Be creative as you can, bro. We do sound design as well for first person. That's also a job for Michael Zombies for the animation position. When you do first person guns, you also have to be relied on to do sounds. It's not mandatory. I think Kyle does sounds as well. Kyle and the others are busy on their own stuff, so it's kind of annoying that they have to do it. And it takes the time off what they're regularly doing, such as scripting or map design. This is inspect, and then we just have to slowly put sounds together from our our renders. We just individually have to put go through our files. We first have to buy our sounds. If you want to try to find them on internet, good luck, bro, because you're not gonna find shit unless you buy a sound pack. And then we have to put them together. I'm not a very big fan of sound design. I never was, but since it was mandatory, I guess I had to do that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Wait, no, I was like scrolling through it, but like, oh my god, it's pretty cool.
That is cool. Dude, sound design just makes it come to life.
If the sound designs are done, you send them over as well, and then Kyle tries to import them into the game. We have to send that over to other animators to make sure we're all aboard on the animation design, to make sure the quality is good. It takes a while because we don't like fully finish it and then we send it over. We have to show off an individual animation over to make sure that like, yep, this one is fine, this one is fine, this one is fine. And then we just continue. That's how we make the quality good. Like for this one, I have to show it off first and then have to wait for a reload. Also, most of the time I also like to do my renders.
You could just click on a rendering button inside of that program?
Yeah, this is all. I just do this sometimes. I think I did the same for the M1919. Fun stuff you can do with it. This is how originally it would look if I rendered it. In the Michael Zombies developer team for the animation side, it's all about quality. And it's really important because this is like a really big project. We don't even have deadlines for this game. We just try to make our best to make it clean as possible. Hey, this is a remake, so we're trying to make the best out of it. Michael Zombies, it's like one of the projects I worked for, or first project I worked for in my entire animation career. I'm like proud to say that like this is like super cool what we can do, and like there's no limits. That's our entire point of Michael Zombies.
Whenever this eventually does come out, I still have no idea yet, but like as of right now, could you give like a hypothetical to how many guns you think are fully done and ready to go out of all of the guns? So like you got like a percentage
I'm
you
gonna
could think?
say, I might say 80% are fully done and the rest of the 20 have to be done, but that's like first person, by the way. Third person also have to be worked on. It pretty much, if we're gonna go like on the testing grounds, third person doesn't have to be really included on it. The game can run just fine in the first person view, but we still would like to put it in there, get it done so people can look at you and show off the animations in both sides instead of like only looking at the first person and see what's up with that.
That's huge because Michael Zombies has never done a third person thing before. When Kyle's mentioned, whoever came up with the idea of like, what if we did Michael Zombies in third person for Michael Zombies 2? How did you react? Was it like, oh?
That's where I went with like going all in on third person as well. Well, quote unquote going all in with third person, because that's pretty much super dope, where I can take my time on third person as well to make it somewhat watchable instead of like linear posing animation and then call it a day. I take my time on it to make it look cool as possible and also try to make it as realistic.
It all looks fantastic. It's crazy how good everything looks. You guys are doing an awesome job.
Also, like sometimes when my animation is included in the videos and TikTok and YouTube shorts stuff that has been put out, I sometimes look at the comments as well to get some feedback if there's any. So if you guys also have like anything to comment on in future animations that has been released on the Michael Zombies YouTube channel, you can also always give feedback. And we're not gonna like, I'm not gonna re-render everything and put sounds on it, but 100% I'm gonna go through back to the blend file and change what has been given to me. If it's like acceptable and there's like, okay, I may realize that this is like kinda, I have to change that part. I love my job. I love animating. It's so fun. You can be creative.
Is there anything you want to say to everyone before we're done?
Keep going, bruh. In Roblox, there's like a new talented animators, modelers, and stuff going through that I see a lot on Twitter or on YouTube Shorts. I always like the posts and like try to spread that it's like super cool. We have a channel on Michael Zombies that's like stuff we like on Twitter, and then we go through. It's like, yeah, dude, this is like super cool. Just keep going, bruh. I'm like a self-taught animator as well. I never knew any of this is possible. I'm still learning. There's no limit.
Yeah, let's take a 180. The market's too big. Give up. If anyone is trying to be
If you make something original on Roblox, we don't give a